everybody, what's going on? All right, everybody, welcome to Talk Tuesday. You know, it is what it is. We can start that over.
No.
All right, everybody, I'm Jeffrey here tonight. You guys go ahead and introduce yourself.
Darnell Lamont Walker.
Tamara Goodwin.
Bobby Ray Jr.
How's everybody's weekend? Anybody do anything?
It was good. Watched the Grammys at Jonathan's house, the producer. Great night.
Where was the invite? No, I'm joking.
No, I mean, I think the Grammys was about the highlight of the weekend for me.
I didn't do shit. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Watched some of the Grammys and just, you know, chilled with a few people. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too strenuous.
I cleaned up and straightened the apartment. That's about it.
All right. Well, y'all know how we do. Y'all got forks
So we
already, but
boring.
you know we start.
Yeah,
We boring.
Right. Everybody
Okay.
grab your glasses.
Cheers
Right.
to
See?
Taco
Y'all
Tuesday.
hungry?
Right.
Take it to the head.
I'm starving.
All right, let me hit this first.
I'll do mine in a minute.
What?
With my mouth.
All right, so we're just gonna jump right into hot topics, y'all.
Yes.
All right, so first thing, big headline in the news. I'm sorry, I'm choking on that. Headline in the news: Bobby Christina Brown.
Oh, we stopping with that? We started with that?
That we gonna just
Damn, that's
dive
the intro?
right into
Going
it.
in.
So you guys know Bobby Christina. She's on life support right now. She was found unresponsive in a bathtub January 31st. Rumors have been said that they were going to take her off of life support on February 11th, which is tomorrow, which will be the same day as her mother, the late Whitney Houston, passed 3 years ago. Now, it's been a lot of conflicting reports. Allegedly, family sources saying that she's doing better and there may be some improvements, but allegedly doctors are saying that she's not doing better and there's no hopes for improvements. So what do you guys think on the story?
Okay. Oh, go ahead, Bobby Ray.
I want to see what you about to say because this is a touchy issue. I'm gonna let you start.
Okay, so you know I really don't like using the N word.
But we're gonna use
I had a
it.
conversation with guys sitting over here on our couch. I mean, this is like this is what prime nigga stock does. Like they trying to be deep. It's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be all kind of memes coming out of this. All kind of photos of like Bobby Christina and Whitney hugging with angel wings on.
Yeah, that's true.
This is whack. Why would you? I called it as soon as she went into like whatever it is she's in, or whenever they announced what was happening. I said they're gonna pull the plug the same day her mama died, just so they can be fake deep about the whole thing. They should. I mean, the girl is brain dead apparently, or they should have just pulled the plug a long time ago. I hope she takes her last breath on the 12th.
Okay,
At 12:01.
I have a question. Where are the
How
sources
about
for
when
that
she
though?
doesn't take her last breath?
I mean, they can pull the
No,
plug.
but
I hope
what-
the last breath is on the 12th.
What sources say that they're gonna pull it off?
It's all alleged. Someone is saying like it's all speculation. The family is not saying anything really about her condition. They're just pray for our family. Leave us be in this time right now. So
But what time? I don't understand. Like, what do you expect to happen? Like, I hate to sound like this, but just pull the plug. Like, there's no, like, that's like inhumane to just have somebody living on a
I'm waiting on
machine.
Tyler Perry's version of it.
I saw Tyler Perry show up at the
Yeah,
hospital.
he showed up.
He did. Went to get some notes for the movies.
For the
right?
movie.
It's gonna be the
About
next
the whole
movie.
Nah, you going to hell, dog.
Madea goes to
Going to
ICU.
Ooh, you wrong for that.
I'm
Damn, that was.
gonna wish for the
cold.
best. I'm gonna hope that maybe by some mistake she'll be able to come out of this. All right, so moving on, you guys. So this weekend was a big weekend. Everybody pretty much watched the awards. A lot of award shows went on, you guys. We had the NAACP Image Awards on Friday, and we had the Grammys on Sunday. So we're gonna take a quick look at some highlights from both of them, and then we'll come back and talk.
2015 NAACP Image Awards, or as I like to call it, 50 Shades of Black.
And the Image Award goes to Selma.
Thank you. NAACP, we thank you for this award and the reward of being able to do this film, and you will receive it.
I just want to say thank you. I'm very passionate about what I do. I take it very seriously.
Forget the Oscars, hallelujah. Forget the Emmys, hallelujah. Forget the Globes, hallelujah. Tonight I'm gonna give it to you. TV one's gonna give it to you. Stop begging the man to give it to you. It's Friday night.
Good, it's just spicy.
Did anybody watch the Image Awards?
Well,
I didn't.
A little
to be
bit.
honest
A
with you.
little bitty bit. Little bit.
So I didn't see them.
Mighty quiet on this.
Honestly,
on this panel.
I knew that they were Friday, but I thought they were being taped. I didn't know if they were actually being aired live. So
I mean,
I taped it, but I didn't really watch it. But
That's terrible.
Like, what?
I don't want to talk shit about the Image Award, but I feel like just being black and doing something in the year, you get an Image Award.
Right.
Like, so I don't watch it.
Exactly.
True.
Like, because we know your name. Candy Alexander got an Image Award. For Scandal, they just like, let's just give some people some shit. they really ain't gonna get it nowhere else.
Well, Taraji, she won for Entertainer of the Year. Selma, they won Best Film.
Taraji got it for Entertainer of the Year for what?
Entertainer of the Year. That was voted on by the fans, though. It was
okay. Oh, that's why I was like, fuck NAACP and everything they stand for.
I can't believe it wasn't Kerry Washington or Viola Davis.
They probably got it already.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they probably won like the year before or something.
Right.
Because there's not that many people around.
See, it's like NAACP awards are for the awards for the black actors that don't get it for everything else. Yeah, so it's like, oh, you're not gonna win in this category. So
and by nowhere am I saying that the Grammys are,
credible.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit about them either.
I don't either.
But that's why I don't watch the NAACP.
I don't even really fuck with award shows overall, like, because it's bullshit, really. It's not. I don't think it's really. I don't know, man. I just can't get into it. I watch the red carpet shit for the fashion, but don't judge me. But yeah.
All right. Well, also with that, like you said, it was the Grammy Awards. So real quick, let's see some Grammy highlights and come talk about that.
Thank you guys so much. This is super awkward, and I'm gonna moonwalk my way off the stage right now. My chosen one, remember who you are. No, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistake. I tried to lose weight and I was making awful music, and it was only until I started to be myself that the music started to flow and people started to listen.
To the heavens, no man, no weapon formed against, yes, glory is destined.
So yeah, the Grammys. My favorite part, I told y'all, was Annie Lennox when she came out. I thought that was really dope.
Have you seen the meme that was like Beyonce fans showed up, won 7-Eleven, but they got Philippians 26:13? Like, first of all, I was pissed. I didn't stay for the Beyonce performance because I was already pissed that she accepted it.
Yeah, over Lettucey.
Right. I mean, they didn't offer it to Lettucey.
Okay, so you know what? Let's talk about it. With the Grammy Awards, it was a lot of controversy around it. So the Beyonce Lettucey thing, that was a situation. Lettucey was interviewed on the red carpet, and she said, "I don't know why they didn't ask me."
Mm-hmm.
So
they didn't even ask her.
Yeah, she said she didn't. She's like, I don't know why.
Because she brown skin with locks.
However,
and
so,
white folks.
Beyonce, she opened up before Common and John Legend before they performed Glory. And John Legend made a statement. He said that they were actually approached by Beyonce. She wanted to do an intro to their performance and introduce them. You don't really say no to Beyonce if she asks you to perform for you.
Why not?
That's who said?
John Legend.
John Legend.
Why can't he say no? Or why can't he say, nah, I think it would be like, baby girl need to do it.
Lettucey needs to do it. Like, they feel like they're making excuses like they have no power.
But they got to do what
Beyonce could have easily said, let's give it to Lettucey. But she spoke out. So she did put a video out there that was supposed to be candid, saying that she did it because her father experienced racism. He grew up in a time of racism.
Who said that? Beyonce?
Blah, blah. Yeah. So she felt like performing this song was a tribute to all these people. Man, fuck
to Matthew?
That was PR.
It was bullshit PR. They should have gave it to Lettucey. She just sung the song in Selma, and it was an amazing song the way she sung it. Lettucey's a much better performer and a much better singer.
It's a different
Beyonce. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, give it to Lettucey, but we know the real reason they didn't get it. It was like, well, Beyonce brings the crowd. No, the same people would have watched the Grammys regardless.
Right.
It wasn't like she's bringing people to it. People would have watched it regardless.
I mean, I think that Lettucey, she handled the interview really good because she also was like, the song originated with Mahalia Jackson. She sang it. She said Aretha Franklin, she did her rendition of it. She said she was able to do it in Selma, and now Beyonce can put her spin on it or do how she wants to do it.
She handled that very well.
Right.
She know about that. She know the Beehive.
Right.
She know that black Twitter.
Her career.
That backlash.
And she said what she really wanted to say.
She like, look, bitch, I'm just here.
So we're going to move on from that because this is a lot that happened at the Grammy Awards. The biggest thing everybody's talking about, of course, was Kanye West and Beck. So if you didn't know, Beck, he won for Album of the Year. He was up against Beyonce for her album, Beyonce. And when he went to the stage, Kanye, he did something that was a little familiar. Let's take a look.
I need some help. I'm back.
So Kanye, you saw, ran up on the stage as he did back in the VMAs when Taylor Swift won. He made the declaration that Beyonce had the best video, and
so let me. Okay,
so you gonna start?
I gotta send this to my boy Kirk, who just sent me a text saying I was so wrong because he's a Beyonce fan. Wait. Kirk, Beyonce, I saw a meme today that was perfect. It was like Beck plays 14 instruments.
I saw that one. I saw that one. Yeah.
16 instruments. Wrote all his songs. Put this album together. Beyonce, it takes 10 people to write one song for Beyonce. Yeah. She plays no instruments. Sit your ass down. Best album of the year, you're not getting it.
Exactly.
That's my boy Kirk. Beyonce did not deserve album of the year.
Well,
Beck deserved
it didn't stop at him running up on the stage because he afterwards did an interview with E, and he had some words.
But I thought that was a joke though.
That was for real.
We're gonna listen to it.
The stage
needs to respect artistry, and he should have given his award to Beyonce. And at this point, we tired of it, because what happens is when you keep on diminishing art and not respecting the craft and smacking people in the face after they deliver monumental feats in music, you're disrespectful to inspiration, and we as musicians have to inspire.
All right, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel okay. So my only problem is that he pretty much just said, Beck, you ain't shit. Beck has been in the game. Now, I might not be a fan of the alternative music. I don't have all Beck's albums, but I know who Beck is. I know he's been in this game a long time.
He has.
And he was like, it's the Grammy want real artists to show up, and thinking Beck should have given his Grammy away. Beck is a real artist.
But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Kanye has this complex where if it's not like hip hop or like trendy or trending, then it's not art for whatever reason. Because I'm not a big fan of Beck. I don't really listen to his music, but I respect his artistry.
Right.
And I just feel like Kanye should do as well. He should do that as well, especially as an artist. That everybody kind of has their own lane that they fit into.
I just feel like he can't always because Beyonce or whoever, like you said, if it's not trendy, if it's not hip hop, if it's not black, you can't always just play that card and be like, hey, y'all fucking over us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just got to step back and just let it be. Like, it's not his fault he won. Like, he can't, what is he going to do? Like, you taking this man moment when he's going up to, I know it was a joke at that point on the stage, but it's like you're overshadowing his moment.
People
let that man live.
Well, people forget that there are other types of music out there.
Exactly.
Like when Spanish music started playing, all the black people were like, you don't hear this shit. This is music that was released last year. Don't forget,
you can't
more people than Nicki Minaj put an album out.
You can't be mad, dog. Like, let people receive their awards too. Like, he wouldn't do that to Beyonce if she had won. Like, why are you gonna do that? Like, it's not his place to go up on stage, even though he's joking at that point.
Did y'all see? I don't know if y'all paid attention to the interview, but Kim, she was standing right there next to him. Yeah, she was really standing she was smiling, but oh my god, what the fuck are you doing?
This off topic, but did you see on the red carpet when they were interviewing him, and she was talking about her dress, but you could tell he told hey bitch, you gonna wear that, and then she was like, I like my dress, it's sparkly, and she looked at him she
said it. She was like, yeah, he picked it out for me on the second interview.
Okay, I was gonna say
afterwards. Yeah, he was like, yeah, Kanye picked it out for me.
This is living Bobby doll.
Bitch, you gonna wear this dress? Shut up.
And last thing you know is awards. Again, it was so much shit. So you guys know the actor Zach Braff. So he got into trouble because he tweeted out a photo from Pharrell's performance. And it was a picture of the monkey from The Wizard of Oz. And he put it in, he said, the Grammys are delayed in LA, but someone sent me this, hashtag I wore it better. And it had a side-by-side of Pharrell with the monkey. He went and got in trouble because they was like, oh, it's racist, you saying that. I just thought it was funny, so.
I think white people forget that monkey is like a racist thing for us.
Forget.
You don't think
I didn't think it was, but it's not like he created it. He was like, oh, somebody sent it to me. But it was literally because Pharrell was dressed in that, little costume. I mean, he looked like a monkey.
He did look like a little monkey with the little clapping thing.
Yeah, I didn't take race from
it. You said that you don't think white people...
They don't forget.
They don't forget. So you think they just voluntarily put themselves in controversy like that?
I think they... Maybe a temporary loss of...
That's what I mean. I think that they sometimes are oblivious.
Remind you that you... the kid who went to school and the teacher told them that they look like a monkey, and it was a little black kid, and Paul Mooney was like, if I was the parent, I would have waited at the teacher's car in a gorilla outfit and whoop their ass as soon as they walked outside the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. They don't forget. They know. Right. But I they reminded it's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't know.
All right.
It was a joke.
That was your Grammy 2015 Grammy Awards. Next story. This is my favorite story in the news for like the last week or so. News anchor Brian Williams. You know he's been in trouble for last week. He told he said he was in a helicopter that got hit by a rocket propeller. And he just made a whole fabricated story. So real quick, I'm gonna show you guys his apology, and then we'll come back and talk about what's going on with him now.
In an effort to honor and thank a veteran who protected me and so many others after a ground fire incident in the desert during the Iraq War invasion, I made a mistake in recalling the events of 12 years ago. It did not take long to hear from some brave men and women in the air crews who were also in that desert. I want to apologize. I said I was traveling in an aircraft that was hit by RPG fire. I was instead in a following aircraft. We all landed after the ground fire incident and spent 2 harrowing nights in a sandstorm in the Iraq desert. This was a bungled attempt by me to thank one special veteran and by extension our brave military men and women, veterans everywhere, those who have served while I did not. I hope they know they have my greatest respect, and also now my apology.
All right, that apology was some bullshit.
I mean, you can't lie when 25 other people know the truth.
Right. Now,
you wasn't there.
He wanted to be cool like Anderson Cooper and shit, and he's like, "Oh, I was in this."
But the shit killed me. You saw the memes though.
I saw all the memes. But you know my favorite one with Tupac. I was there when Tupac got shot. So, but since then, this is what's happening. So he voluntarily stepped down from his position. From his position on the news.
You know
but as of today, he has been suspended for 6 months without pay. And once he was the 23rd most trusted man in the country, as of today, he is now 835.
Wait a minute. Damn. How do you judge that? Damn. How you trust this nigga? Like, how do you judge that, dog?
You know, they say you're supposed to be able to trust your news anchors, like especially those nationally platformed anchors.
What rank are you?
Right. I don't know what rank y'all got me at for Taco Talk.
What rank are that's crazy.
I'm number 3. Third trusted person in the world.
Infinite.
No. But that just killed me. Like, he literally lied about the story. And we live in the era of Twitter and everything. So as soon as he said that,
the one guy backed him up though. At first, was it the pilot? One of the helicopters, he was like, "Yeah, you know, I do remember that." The next day, he was like,
"The resident,
my memory was kind of fucked up."
Don't take me down on it.
I think you will remember if you were on a plane and a bomb went off. I think you remember that.
I think so. I think so.
I can remember the last flight I was on that had turbulence. So when if a bomb went off on a plane, I'm remember that.
That's some black funny. Instagram type shit, like gas in your life.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right, you guys.
Income tax.
Moving on to our next story of young man by the name of Corey Beatty. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he was in the news. He was sentenced. He apparently raped an unconscious student with 3 other men at Vanderbilt dorm back in 2013. Now, he was just convicted last month of rape with his teammate Brandon Vanderberg. He sat down for an interview behind bars with Dr. Phil. He apologized for his actions, but the thing is, he's saying that it happened, that's not the person he was, but it happened because his father was not in his life. So we're gonna take a look at a snippet from the show, and we'll come back and talk about it.
He had been coaching me my whole life. He was so strict on me. And then when he died, it's just like, I don't know. I just felt like I was on my own. High school, you know, everybody had their dads. You know, come to the football games. And I was a good player, you know. And I just never had that person rooting in the crowd for me. You know.
What would he have said if he had been in that courtroom and seen those videos, seen those pictures?
I would like to think I wouldn't be in this position if he was alive, honestly. I just think a man needs his father at a certain point in life to mold him and discipline. And I think I missed out on that. And I kind of had to choose my own direction, you know.
All right, guys.
So again, hate to use the N-word.
But we gon'
But I use it when it's necessary. And this is a nigga. Niggas always want to blame for shit on somebody other than themselves. Don't want to take responsibility.
Exactly.
You raped this girl. That's just like Columbus Short up there blaming him and his
thing.
wife.
No, but now let me tell you where it happened. So
Jet Jackson
he not only was convicted of raping her, but on video, which he recorded and then showed friends the footage. Showed people.
No.
Okay, so your father wasn't there. You can't blame your rape on your father. I mean, your father should have been there.
No, his father died when he was
cancer, right?
He was like, nah, his father
died
died
of cancer.
No, that's
not even.
He's saying,
that's not even like his like. It'd be. I'm not even saying that legitimizes what he did, but I'm just saying nothing makes it legit. But I'm just saying like he died of cancer. Like that's just a disease. You can't do nothing. That's health. Like so you're gonna say bad health. Now you're like, oh, so now I'm gonna rape chicks and blame it on my father being after. Yeah,
he's reaching, trying to be a victim, trying to get you to
some leniency on that.
Sympathize with me, man. That's what he's trying to do. I'm sorry,
but
you raped them. Damn,
they don't give a shit about us.
But he said that he does not believe he should spend life behind bars.
No, he definitely. Maybe not life. Maybe he should get poked with a cold fork every morning when he wakes up for the next 20 years. You don't rape nobody.
He got life for that.
He gets in next
20 years, right?
But he's saying they haven't been sentenced.
So we'll talk about
they
this
get sentenced
next
month. They've just been convicted.
Give him life. Fuck him. That's what I say. Shouldn't have raped her.
That was a whack defense.
You don't rape nobody.
Last week I said a train isn't rape, but I meant if it's like she agrees to.
Okay, we're gonna leave.
Wait, hold on.
We gonna leave that right.
Wait.
All right, so yeah.
Bobby about to get us sued.
Right.
Bobby about to be on Dr. Phil.
So the next story, you guys. So now we're gonna move into some news. These are some very interesting headlines in the news. So this young boy, he was kidnapped for being too nice. The story is a 6-year-old boy in Missouri. He endured an emotional 4-hour staged kidnapping because his family thought he was being too nice to people that he did not know. The 4 people involved were his mother, grandmother, aunt, and a co-worker of the aunt. They've all been charged with kidnapping and felonies. Now, what happened is family members told investigators their primary intent was to educate him on stranger danger, but they lured the boy on Monday, picked him up after getting out of school, tied him up, threatened him with a gun, took him to a basement where his pants were removed, and told him that he would be sold into sex slavery.
This is his mom?
His grandmother, and his auntie.
They just created a serial killer. That's what they just did.
We have
you just completely fucked up this kid, is what you did.
Here's a picture of the family right here. You can tell
they
look great trailer, you know.
He didn't have a chance. I was about to say he didn't have a chance. He didn't have a chance.
It was in Missouri.
I hate to say a kid ain't gonna be shit, but looking at his family, chances are he wasn't gonna make it far anyway. But his family, they should receive life as well with the black boy.
6 years old. Like, do you know he's cognitively just still, learning social skills.
He won't be able to trust people.
Are you sure that this wasn't just a spin off of what they wanted to do?
Man, he gonna be a
because I don't even.
They planned to kidnap him because he was being nice to strangers. He was just basically he speak to everybody and trust.
Okay,
that's how kids. Some kids are gullible like that. Like, I mean, he'll get beat up on the playground. I hate to say it, but he'll probably get beat up. He'll learn. Like, it'll be later in life.
Now he's gonna be shooting up the playground.
Now he's gonna be shooting. Yeah, that's fucked up.
All right. Next story in the news. So this is my favorite.
So they probably sexually molest him.
This are you sure that that's just not what they wanted to do, and then said that this was because of this?
What they told the police,
and they're facing prison.
They lured the boy, picked him up, because then the boy. When the boy went to school, because after the parents told him it was fake, he went to school. He told a teacher.
Oh, good.
And the teacher reported the family.
He might make it. This boy might make it.
I think that's what they wanted to do.
I hope so. I hope they take him.
But now he's in the system. Yeah, he's with a foster family now.
But now he might really be fucked up.
Maybe.
It'd be better than that shit.
There are more good foster families.
I was like, damn, even grandma was in on it.
Took his pants off? Like, shit.
Into the sex slave.
They was around the dinner table like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do. Like, who does this? Oh, that's crazy.
All right, so next story. So Augusta, Georgia, they have a string of robberies that are going on with thieves and stuff. And I want y'all to hear these stories so we can talk about them. So the first thief, her name is Annalise Young. Annalise is 82 years old.
Annalise Keating.
She was arrested after trying to steal a $7.39 bottle of Sexual Fantasies body spray from a CVS pharmacy. Now, the ingredients in the fragrance, they create a fragrance as addictive and seductive as a woman who wears it. The product is sure to drive men wild, according to the Sexual Fantasy people. The deputies arrested the woman after the worker said that they did want to press charges. She's 82 years old,
Yeah,
and
right.
this was her mugshot. This is Eloise.
Oh shit!
That's Eloise.
You sure she wasn't like right in the mind? Because she looked like she got.
She admitted to stealing it. No, when the
shit.
cops came, she admitted to
She's
stealing
still
it.
fucking.
Right. She wanted her sexual fantasy.
She did.
Fulfilled.
Hey, she like she ain't got no teeth though. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Next story is
You ain't joking, Bobby.
Demetrius Glenn Howard. Now, Demetrius is 51 years old. I hate to this part because Demetrius is a black man.
No, come on.
We hate to
Now,
say because he's a
Demetrius,
black man.
He went to Walmart, him and a friend. The security guard saw them loading up their basket with T-bone steaks and a bag of chicken. However, when they left the store, he noticed that the steaks were not in the cart. Only the chicken was. So he approached him in the parking lot, confronted him about it. Demetrius then stuffed the steaks down his pants.
Nigga.
Were they still in the package?
They're still in the package.
Okay. So they
My favorite part of the story is when the deputy approached them in the parking lot and they got, they retrieved all the meat. They returned it to Walmart to put back on.
Hold on. I got
Demetrius.
Nah, okay, I'm not gonna judge him.
Ball sack smelling ass steak
I'll be like,
package.
have some pubes on the
manager
package.
special.
First of all,
manager special.
If you stealing steaks, you probably didn't shower that day, so you know this shit stank. It's like old balls. and shit.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. When I was a freshman in college, me and my roommate, he played basketball. I'm snitching on us. We would go. We had hoodies. It was football season in the middle of like September. We would go and steal meat, and then we would take it back to our dorm and cook it on our George Foreman and sell it.
Oh, yeah. I got my 7 hours I spent in jail. I got caught stealing in Walmart.
For real?
What were you stealing?
Hey,
I stole
times are rough. So
I stole the Russell Simmons That Poetry Jam season 2. Got caught.
You try to hear
They
that
caught me
word?
right through the parking lot because my Timberland fell off because we ain't tie your boot. 7 hours in Daytona Beach jail.
Hey, I'm not gonna judge Demetrius. Sometimes, times are rough. We were broke as shit.
That's not him.
Right.
Yeah,
That's him. Yeah.
His balls.
That's
stuck.
him.
Damn.
That's actually better than I was imagining.
He was about to go grill us
I
some
had
shit.
a bad image of Demetrius.
I'm sorry, y'all. Those stories just really just made me laugh today.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So that's those are the hot topics for today. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back with viewer questions for you.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Casey Clark at Versatile in Style, of course. But my viewpoint on Kanye dissing Beck. I honestly, I agree with Kanye. It could have been said a lot nicer, but I totally agree with Kanye. Because, first of all, I didn't even know who Beck was until the Grammys. No disrespect to the alternative music listeners, but I feel like Beyonce, with her album, she didn't even, announce it to anybody. And for it to be as big as it was, that's just truly amazing. So I just feel like the effect that it had on the listeners was far more bigger than Beck.
All right, y'all, and we are back. Everybody take a drink. Everybody refresh.
I'm out. Out.
I mean, y'all can refill. Yeah, Bobby, you can handle the refill.
Yeah, babysit.
Do we have?
All right. So we finna jump to viewer questions, you guys. Remember, you can email us all the time. It's tacotalktuesday@gmail.com.
So we the alcoholics.
Right. Texas.
Texas.
All right. So first question is,
that's good.
This guy offered to take me on a Valentine's Day trip. I wanted to go because he's taking me somewhere I've never been before, but I don't know if I want to be with him long term. Should I take the trip and worry about feelings later?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Paid?
yeah.
What are you talking about? Next question.
I think that was simple.
Hey, if he paying, go
never
ahead.
turn down a free trip unless you got to do some shit you don't want to do.
See,
Then,
you know what?
Then
It's
your
funny
pride
that-
gets left on the line.
Okay.
But y'all say that because you know what? I would say.
What are you expecting?
Yeah, because to me, if a man takes me on a trip, something like that, there's definitely some ass that's going to be
It's gotta
involved.
be.
So if you are comfortable
Toss that.
giving up the cookies, then have a good time.
What would you be?
What would you do if it was you? What would you do?
What would I do?
say?
I mean, I would have to be comfortable
Ask
giving
me.
up the cookies.
So you would be comfortable.
I said I would have to. I would have to assess him.
Great way around that question.
You know what I'm saying?
Great way around
Well,
that.
let me make it.
Wait,
Let
are
me
you
try.
gonna make the flight or you not gonna make the flight? Because
It
Valentine's Day
depends
is
on
Saturday, so are you going or
It
not?
depends on who it is. Because some people can never get the cookies.
Okay.
And then some people
Okay,
Flight
so
might do
if you
it.
say yes, then you're giving him up.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah, well, I'm expected. That's my duty, right? Mm-hmm. That's my part in the vacation.
See, but you true.
Next question.
I'm just saying.
Next question.
Next question.
All right. I slept with my best friend's older sister. We've been keeping our hookup secret from my best friend, but now she thinks she might be pregnant. Oh. How can I tell her nicely to get rid of it without her getting mad and threatening to expose our love affair?
Kick it down some stairs.
Nah. Man, it's murder.
No, it's fucked up. No. You can't
tell your friend. You tell him.
You can't tell her to get rid of it nicely.
See, you can't.
Okay. Well, you got to be like, so you want to go get a drink? You got to like say some shit that pregnant people.
No, because you get an alcohol syndrome.
And if she say that means she want to get rid of it too.
See, I don't understand why you can't have a conversation like this with somebody. Like, why can't you just talk to somebody like this? Why do you have to? I don't know how to. Just talk to her. Like,
because as dudes, we panic and we're like,
no.
Well, women. Why can't you just say how you feel?
Get emotional. Ugly girls always want to keep the baby. See, that's the issue. So it depends on what she looks like. And if you're able to talk to her, because the ugly woman, she gonna be like, no. So she already gonna be like, oh, you ain't God. You can't tell me to kill my baby.
Well, I was gonna say why you would.
Because I was gonna say why you. Because if we don't want the baby, if we don't want the baby, it's murder. If the woman don't want it, then it's pro-choice. You know, it's that whole.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
They be like, oh, you died. Yeah, if a guy don't want it, then it's all about, oh, this nigga murder.
Not those of Taco Talk.
Yeah, right. Kicking out.
Disclaimer.
Anything right.
You got to slip that morning after peel up in a drink.
Last question.
Bill Cosby over here.
You got to make a cappuccino. You got to make a cappuccino.
I mean, my shit is a little sour.
Like, you want some water? This shit kind of sour.
Last question. I have a crush on Bobby Ray Jr. He always talks about
Why did you send that shit?
He always talks about his female attractions, and I know that he will fall for me. I'm 5'5", with brown eyes, small waist, and stacked.
You gotta smile like the sunrise.
And in parentheses that says tits and ass. Can you invite me to Taco Talk Tuesday for an introduction?
Please invite her.
Did she send a picture?
No, we didn't get a picture.
Please invite her. Please.
Is 5'5" too short or?
No, that's perfect because I'm only 5'9".
They thought you were like 6 feet though.
Yeah, right? No, I am 6'1".
No, don't be disappointed.
Right.
Don't do that shit.
We need to invite her. I say invite her.
Yeah, I say invite her too.
Response. See if we get
because
up in
Bobby. Bobby. I mean,
the reform man.
Bobby always talking about being a reform man.
With his skinny jeans and his bulge. I'm just kidding. That's his big.
Hey, those are viewer questions.
Put the bulge out there. Put his bulge out there.
His favorite pics are the ones with the skinny jeans and his bulge sticking out. And you know it too. You follow him on Instagram? Do you follow him on Instagram? Because all of them pictures. Like I don't think he posts it unless the bulge is.
Is that true, Bobby?
Right.
Do you examine it for the bulge?
Don't lie.
No comment.
That'll reform Melmore ain't got shit to say.
No comment.
All right, y'all. Thanks for sending in y'all questions. Keep sending them in. It's Taco Talk Tuesday at gmail.com. And we'll be right back to let you guys know what we're obsessed with. All right, y'all, and we back. Hey. Now, so for the month of February, usually, guys, we tell you guys what we are obsessed with this week. For the month of February, because it is Black History Month, we're going to let you guys know who we are obsessed with in African American culture, be it someone dead or alive. Mm-hmm. And Darnell, I'm going to let you go ahead and start it off.
Okay. So you guys know I've spent a little while in London back in November and October. It was for a poetry workshop through Callaloo, and I met two amazing poets, Candace Jones and Ashley. They're two poets that you will know pretty soon. They're amazing at what they do, and Candace will be featuring a full-length play pretty soon. She's out of Little Rock, Arkansas, and Ashley is out of Indianapolis.
And you met them in London?
I met them in London. So I was in London. What was that? October, and it was Callaloo. So if you're a poet, writer, check out Callaloo workshops. It's amazing. It's like therapy for writers. It's an amazing program. I did it in London. The next one, I think, is at Brown University, I think. They have them in Barbados. All around the U.S., they accept, out of maybe 100 poets that apply, they accepted 6 or 7 of us. So I'm one of the good poets. Yeah, I'm one of the good poets.
Well, congratulations.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So, and also the rest of the class, Camden, Lisa Marie, Kimon, Nick, Mary Jean, and Greg Partlow. Love you all. Love all you guys. Great poets. So check them out when you get a chance.
Awesome.
That's what's up.
Tamara, how about you?
Okay, so I picked John Legend for my Black History, I guess, can I say man? He's very intelligent. People don't know this, but let me see. I think he went to high school. He went to high school when he was a lot younger than you typically go to high school. I think overall as an artist, he's someone that we can look up to. He's a role model. He can speak to some of the younger generations. I just think his work is beautiful. I love his voice. I've seen him in concert like 2 or 3 times, and I just think he's just an amazing person. So,
can I say something?
If you're gonna bash him,
John Legend is a thief.
A thief.
I opened for him in 2004.
Did you?
I did.
Would you say
I don't sing. This one I was a spoken word artist.
Okay.
It was a Uni Festival. So my hair. You remember how John Legend hair was when he came out?
Yes.
That's how my hair was. He said, "How did you get your hair like that?" I told him how I got my hair that way.
So the Get Lifted
The next video, he had my hair. And I was sitting there like, you son of a bitch. I never forgave him. But he is a great performer.
When I met
He's a
him,
great
every
performer.
time we met anybody, the story was always, "Did I tell you how John Legend stole my hair?"
Every time.
Every single time.
It's been 11 years. I have not forgiven you.
You know what?
But I go there. I try to get to every concert because he is a great performer, a great humanitarian.
Yes.
And he sits on the board of the school in Harlem, actually.
Yes.
Forget the name of it. But he's a great guy.
Yeah.
All right. Bobby, how about you?
All right. I'm doing a repeat of Kendrick Lamar. Just because, like, the day after the Grammys, he released Blacker Than Berry. And I just feel like I want to, I've been drinking, but I want to piggyback off what I said last week. Just as a young man, like, I think he's like the next current, like, to have the same impact as like a Tupac or something. Because I'm not saying, don't get it fucked up, I'm not saying he's Tupac. I'm just saying that he has the power and the voice to open people's eyes, and especially for the younger generation. And I think that song, like, I know that third verse of that song is gonna ruffle some feathers, but if you really listen to it, I think it's like pointing the finger back at yourself, like, what are you doing, like, in society? So I just think, I don't know, hats off to him. And
I think he's definitely changed the game too. Even by him, like, simply buying that house that he bought.
It was like $500,000.
Yeah, it was like, this is how I want to live. Like, no stupid shit like most rappers are doing now. And I do think, as a rapper, I think he's better than Tupac.
I'm gonna say that. Lyrically, I do think he's better than Tupac. I think Tupac.
I am not in agreement with anything that's going on.
Look, lyrically,
right now.
he is better. Lyrically, he's better.
I didn't like Tupac as a rapper. I was more Biggie anyway.
I was more Biggie, yeah.
But I didn't like Tupac. I like Tupac I like the man Tupac.
As a person, yeah.
I like the person, the man Tupac. But the rapper, I didn't like.
I like the rapper.
I love the rapper, but I just think that he's not. I'm not going to say he was overrated. I'm not going to say that. But I'm going to say, lyrically speaking, he said a lot of simple stuff. It was deep, like, but it wasn't like just necessarily like in the art form of rap and just spitting. It wasn't just like, oh, like he really said something.
Kendrick saying something.
That's dope.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, you looking at me like evil.
Sideways.
All right.
His time was cut short, Bobby.
True. Like y'all were so serious with y'all. Well, my person that I'm recognizing.
You didn't do the hookup lady.
What you got, Loretta Devine?
He did hookup lady. What is that?
You got Loretta Devine?
My person that I'm saluting is actually Anchorman Lester Holt. And the only reason because the story was kind of funny to me, but I was like, it's a black man in position. So the story with Brian Williams being suspended and stepping down from his position, Lester Holt filled in for him on the news. And he went in and was like, y'all, Brian got his ass at home. Like, he was very professional. I got a clip. It was very professional, but it was so funny.
It's a moment to tell you where Brian is tonight. In a message to his colleagues over the weekend, Brian told us he's taking several days off this broadcast amid questions over how he recalled certain stories he covered. In a career spent covering the news, Brian told us it's clear he's become too much a part of the news He'll be off while this issue is dealt with.
Brian's like, you can see me more often.
Brian's like, you can see me more often.
Right. That's what he said.
Calvin got a job.
Right. So yes, Lester Holtz, I recognize you. All right, y'all. Thank you guys.
Lester.
Right, Lester. Thank y'all for tuning in. I mean, for being here tonight. I'm sorry. Y'all sitting here on the panel. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Let everybody know where they can find you, what you have coming up.
Darnell Lamont Walker. I'm actually working on a theater festival here. If you know any playwrights, tell them go to cleverbastardartgroup.com. That's where you can find me, cleverbastard.com and cleverbastardartgroup.com.
I had to pull it up. Okay, so my name is Tamara Goodwin. You can find me at IG, MS_T Goody, and Twitter at Miss T Goody. I'm shooting a feature in March, and then tomorrow I'm actually shooting a sketch with Daniel Tosh on Tosh.0.
Woo!
So that will be fun.
Working at it.
Working. Trying to work.
My name is Bobby Ray Jr., Bobby Ray Jr. You can find me at an audition. I don't have any.
An audition near you.
Audition near you.
Backstage.
Yeah, backstage or actorsaccess.com. Or my agent's text messages because I don't have LAcasting.com because I don't have any working projects. But I'm just saying.
I love you.
You can follow me on BeyondDapper.com. Like I said, Instagram, Twitter, Bobby Ray Jr., Bobby Ray Jr. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, and everybody, you can find me on everything at Jeffro5. You guys can actually take a look. You go online. Feature film trailer was just released that I had a cameo co-starring part in. It's called Wingman Inc.
Okay.
So if you go check that out, and then whenever the film comes out, go check that out. You'll see me in there as well. But thank you guys again for being a part of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, shoot us your questions, hot topics, anything, TacoTalkTuesday@gmail.com. And we will see you guys next week.